In November 2015, British heavyweight Tyson Fury caused one of the biggest upsets in recent boxing history when he defeated long-reigning heavyweight world champion Vladimir Klitschko in the German city of Dusseldorf. The man from Manchester boxed brilliantly, winning a unanimous points decision to secure the WBA, WBO, IBO and IBF belts.
You don't have to be rich to go into boxing. You can come from any walk of life, any background, any disprivileged life. You can walk into a boxing gym with nothing, in debt, and come out as a champion, if you want it bad enough.
Yet since his victory over Klitschko, Tyson hasn't fought again, and there have been many stories circulating in the press about him struggling with drug and mental health problems. Last October, the 28-year-old relinquished his belts, and his license to fight was suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control. The future now looks uncertain for Tyson. One man who knows Fury well is respected British boxing journalist Steve Bunce.
It's really interesting because anybody that did come to his defence on Twitter, Facebook, famous people, those were all of the people who had issues in the past, either addictions or people around them had committed suicide or they had mental health issues in their family.
With an unbeaten professional record of 25-0, the boxing world now waits to see how the Tyson Fury story will unfold. In May of last year, Transworld Sport spent time with the enigmatic star at the Team Fury training headquarters in the Netherlands. We were one of the last TV crews to talk exclusively with the fighter.
Hi Transworld Sport, I am Tyson Fury, and I'm the heavyweight unified champion of the world. If you don't know what that means, it means number one.
The Tyson Fury that we encountered was welcoming and in seemingly good spirits. Back in May, and under the guidance of his trainer and uncle Peter Fury, Tyson was preparing for the rematch with Klitschko that never happened. The fight was meant to have taken place in Manchester.
So we're going to the new year, and he wants to have a rematch. He's going to have a rematch with Vladimir. But he wasn't in the right place at that time. And it's pointless trying to get ready if you're not ready.
Comes a point in a man's life where you're secure enough to not work anymore, and you could just sit back and relax on the sofa. And then you keep working. And every fight you take or thing you do is generating a hell of a lot of money. So it sort of becomes about business. But I always said to myself, I never wanted to make boxing about business.
6'9" Tyson hails from an Irish traveller background, and boxing is in the family DNA. His father, Gypsy John Fury, was a professional boxer, and his cousin Hughie Fury is a rising heavyweight prospect. 22-year-old Hughie is currently ranked amongst the top 10 in the world by the WBO, and aims to emulate Tyson's achievements in the ring in the years ahead.
I always knew Tyson was capable of being the best, and I knew he would be champion of the world one day. I believe there's no one in the world there's a match for Tyson. He's already beat the best. Who's out there left? There's no one there. He's already beat and achieved what any man could ever want.
I never met a Fury that can't fight, and winning is in our blood. All we do is win, 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 no matter what.
Fellow British heavyweight Derek Chisora is the only man to have fought Tyson Fury on 2 occasions. Their second fight took place in 2014 and signalled to many in the boxing world that Fury was the real deal.
Suddenly we saw Tyson Fury standing up tall. He looked 7 foot, 7.5 foot. And he was using his jab, and then when he wasn't using the jab, he was holding. And he was doing everything that his great nemesis, Vladimir Klitschko, had been doing for 20 years.
Tyson had manoeuvred himself into a position for a showdown with Vladimir Klitschko. The fight was soon all signed. Few gave Tyson a chance.
Look happy for the cameras.
This kid, this traveller kid that had been written off and had been dismissed for lots of his career, put in a boxing lesson, a masterclass. Had that been an American heavyweight in there, outshining, outboxing and outthinking Vladimir Klitschko, we'd be declaring him the second coming of Muhammad Ali. But no, what happened? He walked away from there, people were a bit stunned, and then they said, oh, Vlad had a bad day, Tyson wasn't that good. Rubbish. That was one of the best tactical and masterful performances by any heavyweight in any heavyweight fight.
Do you know, I'll have to show you what the athlete looks like. This is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. There you go. Does that look like a fighter's body? Clearly not. Do I give a... No. Have a look. Fat man. That's who beat you. Shame on you, my friend.
It's all a part of the game. A game that I play, my character that I play. So love me or hate me, I'm still here, still representing. My aim is not to hurt people and upset people. My aim is to divide opinions. And that's it.
But then he also is a practical joker. You know, I mean, the man would show up in a wig and a pair of sunglasses and a string vest. And I wonder why they won't let him into boxing. I mean, it won't let him into a boxing show. The man does have a quirky sense of humour.
With Tyson off the scene, much of the attention on the heavyweight world has shifted to another British boxer, Anthony Joshua. He's become the IBF champion, and the 27-year-old will face Vladimir Klitschko in April of this year at London's Wembley Stadium. The exciting young Londoner is adored by the British public, and his clean-cut image contrasts with Tyson's bad boy persona. So just what does the future hold for Fury? And will we see him back in the ring anytime soon?
Tyson Fury has a massive future in boxing. He's 28 years of age. Let's say he is out for 6 months, 9 months. Let's say he comes back late 2017 or early 2018. There's enough fighters out there for him. There's enough fighters he can beat out there. Plus his return to boxing will be eagerly anticipated.
There's never been somebody like me in boxing before, ever. And I don't believe there'll ever be somebody after me like me. For many, many reasons.
What if he does come back in a better place? What if he does come back more determined than ever to regain that bit of lost ground and to actually get for the first time the respect